Welcome back to class. We're going to move into Module 5.5, Other Citrus Diseases, Part 2. Very serious stuff. Greasy leaf spot. Greasy leaf spot is a fungal disease caused by Mycospiralia citri. It is most severe on grapefruits, lemons, and sweet oranges, but all citrus cultivars are susceptible to the disease. Extended periods of high humidity and high temperatures favor disease development. Sound familiar? I think that's what we have around here all the time in the summer. Symptoms start on the lower surface of mature leaves as yellow to dark brown lesions, and correspondingly slightly raised chlorotic spots appear on the upper surface of the leaves. As the disease progresses, the lesions on both surfaces become darker and turn greasy in appearance. Severely affected leaves turn yellow and defoliate prematurely. So here we can see a good photo of some greasy spots on some leaf. This is the upper surface of the leaf. And you'll see that, like with the citrus canker, it has that yellow halo around them. But they're not nearly as pronounced. The raised canker area that's in the middle is not nearly as raised as on the citrus canker disease. This is the photo of the lower surface of the leaf, and you can see that the spots go all the way through and again have that halo, but not nearly as, they're only slightly raised and not as much as citrus canker. Greasy leaf spot management. Removal of leaf debris containing infected and decaying leaves from the ground is essential to reducing the fungal spores. So all of these greasy spots have got those fungal spores right on them, and when it rains, the rain will actually activate those to pop them off and send them into the air. And by removing them, we remove that source of inoculum. Timely application of copper fungicides may provide good disease control, but uniform tissue coverage is required for better disease management. This is actually goes into what we're talking about with proper pruning of a tree. You really want to make sure that you prune a tree well, appropriately, so that when you're applying pesticides and fungicides, it's able to reach the entire foliage, both top and bottom, and really have a much better treatment. Spray copper fungicide 2 to 3 weeks after petal fall, followed by a second spray at 2 to 3 week intervals. So you do need to constantly apply the copper fungicide because it's being washed off with the rain events. Copper fungicides can be used for organic gardening. Do not mix copper with liquid fertilizers, and do not use in the spray solutions with a pH of less than 6.5. It may cause staining of masonry, concrete, etc., so be careful when spraying around those areas. Melanos. Melanose is a fungal disease caused by Diaportha citri. The disease affects leaves, shoots, and fruit and forms numerous dark brown dots or spots. These spots are at first sunken, but later become slightly raised, but not as much as scab. The spots may cover one side of the surface of the fruit, or they may run in streaks to form a tear stain-like pattern. Melanose infection occurs on young, tender growth. The fruit becomes progressively resistant with age. So here's some pictures of the melanose. You can see that the spotting that we talked about, and there are slightly raised spots on the upper surface. Here you can see the fruit, and it looks like something was dripping down. So this is what is happening here. Melanose management. The fungus produces spores on dead twigs and branches. Pruning and burning the dead wood helps to control this disease by eliminating much of the source of infection. Manage melanose on the fruit with copper spray 1 to 3 weeks after bloom and fruit set when the fruit is pea-sized. Copper fungicides can be used for organic gardening, like we mentioned already. Again, do not mix with liquid fertilizers. Do not use and spray solutions with a pH of less than 6.5, and it may cause staining on masonry and concrete, so be careful. Anthracnose. Anthracnose is a fungal disease caused by Coleotrichum species. This disease can cause symptoms on both leaves and fruits. Anthracnose produces light tan spots with dark purple margins on the leaves. Dry, firm decay of the fruits occurs, and the entire fruit can rot under wet conditions. As the disease develops, the lesions on the fruit and leaves produce spores that may disperse with water splashed from rain or irrigation. Removal of infected fruits, both from the ground and on the tree, is crucial to reduce the fungal spores. This is some anthracnose symptoms. You have the dark appearance here on this lemon, and we might have some spotting as well. So this one may need a little help in identifying. Anthracnose management. Removal of infected fruits, both from the ground on the tree, is crucial to reduce the fungal spores. Prune dead and dying twigs in spring during regular citrus pruning season. Discard or burn the pruned twigs to reduce the fungal inoculum. Fungicide applications should be directed at the entire tree. Apply fungicides in the fall. Uniform coverage is required for better disease management. Once again, it's important to prune and properly open that tree so you can get the applications in there. And we hope you enjoyed this segment. Go out and take care of your trees.